is that you have 0% interest, you're still getting a break when it comes to that, which allows you to pay down your debt faster. So you have a plan to do so, whether you're using, snowball method or the avalanche method or whatever it is. You have a plan to pay it down. You're going to pay a little bit more, a lot more. Actually, hopefully, you pay a lot more if you're going to do a debt consolidate, balance transfer for debt consolidation. Pay a lot more to try to get rid of as much of that debt before whatever that term is that you have zero. So what I do when I do balance transfers, and I've done them before several times, how I work mine is if it's 18 months that I have zero, then whatever I transfer, if I transferred $6,000, whatever it is, I'm gonna take that 6,000 and I'm gonna divide it by 18. For me, that's my payment. That is my payment. That's what I'm gonna pay them every month, so I can get rid of it at the 0%. So I can get rid of it, not pay any interest on it for the next year and a half. That's what I do with mine. So I suggest you do the same. If it's 12 months, 15 months, whatever it is, 24 months that you have zero, take that, the amount that you transferred, plus whatever fees that they charged you or whatever, and just divide it by the number of months, and that's your monthly payment, and you'll be done when your term expires with the 0%. You'll be done. That's what I do. So check that out. Do it like that. Next thing, a home equity. So there's another option for your consolidation. You got a home equity. I still think it's a tax benefit, but you need to check with your tax person. Check with your tax expert. So home equity used to be a tax benefit just like your original mortgage, where you can write off the property taxes and the interest that you pay and things of that nature. Home equity lines of credit, well, not necessarily lines of credit, just a home equity period. Home equity used to be the same way. You probably can still write that off, so you write the interest off that you pay and whatnot, which you can't do with your credit card. So it's beneficial in that way. It's beneficial if that's still possible, and it's beneficial because then now you have a term. You've got a home equity. Oftentimes you can get a smaller term on that, 5-year, 8-year, 10-year, to do a home equity, and you consolidate this credit card debt again. Long as you don't go back running those credit cards up again, then you're perfectly fine. You pay for a much lower interest rate, and then your payments are typically lower than what you were typically paying for all those credit cards. So a home equity is good as well. Now, if you refinance, and I spoke earlier, I spoke earlier about putting your cars and things of that nature in your home. I wouldn't suggest that. I just wouldn't suggest it for home equity, or what I'm about to talk about, which is the refinance. If you refinance your home and you take some money out, of your home to pay off your debts. And again, that could be credit cards, which is a good thing to get that down, or your vehicle if you wanted to. But again, I don't suggest that. I just don't like the numbers. I don't like the numbers when it comes out. When it comes out at the end of the day, I don't like the numbers when it comes to that. If you put your car in there and you stretch it out forever. Now, here's something that you need to look out for with the home equity and the refinance. Back in the day, they used to mandate, and they might still do it. They used to mandate that you close the cards when you do your loan. When you get your home equity or you get your refinance, they used to mandate that you close those cards that you're paying off during the loan process, especially for people who are in dire straits. Don't allow them to do this. Don't allow them to do this to you. I don't know if they were aware how that negatively impacts your credit score, but as I have explained time and time again and today, that absolutely will kill your credit score. That's one of the things that'll kill your credit score. So do not allow any company to tell you, yep, we'll consolidate it. We're going to send the payments off ourselves to Discover and American Express and X, Y, and Z company, and we're going to have them close. We're going to request that they close your card. Do not do that. You have them close your card. You've paid off all of your credit cards. Now you don't have a credit card at all. You're missing out on 30% of your credit score. Not to mention the other things I mentioned earlier today. Killing your payment history, your length of history as well. And now half of your mix is gone. Half of your mix is gone because that revolving debt is half of your mix. 90% of your credit score you just negatively impacted. So don't allow that to happen. If they're still doing that, I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but it used to be hard and fast. If we're paying off a credit card for you through this home equity, then you've got to close this card. You don't have a choice. This is what needs to be done. So make sure you don't let that happen to you. Now, here's the last thing. All in all, before I give you this, the last thing, let me get these shout outs. Vicky Walton celebrates a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Vicky. Dietrich Jackson celebrates a birthday. Happy birthday. My man Ishmael Blackman celebrates a birthday as well. Ronaldo Berry, better known as Puka, he celebrates a birthday. And another one of my frat brothers, Ralph Wise, celebrates a birthday as well. So happy birthday. His birthday is coming up this week. So happy birthday to you, Ralph Wise as well. Ishmael Blackman is also one of my frat brothers. So Cap Outside all up in the show today. So happy birthday to everybody as well. Now look, before I get this last thing, before I just wrap this up with a nice little bow right quick. Next week, 4th of July. Probably not going to have a show next week since it's the 4th of July, Independence Day, Happy Indigenous Day, or whatever you want to call it. So probably not going to have a show next week unless I happen to pre-record on Thursday or Friday or something of that nature. So maybe I'll see you next week. Maybe I won't. Secondly, let me remind you, contact me if you want to get in on the deal. If you want to get in on the deal, $100, I'll do the evaluation for you. Text me at 312-600-5855, 312-600-5855, or email me 800@creditscoreman.com. If you've already done so, and that was last week, make sure you contact me so I know you're still interested, so I don't you don't lose your place. All right, so let's do that. Now, also, oh man, I was so excited this week. I told you guys about Figures. I told you about Figures Wireless before and the earbuds and all that stuff, right? So this week, I received some things from Figures myself. Phone, some more earbuds, and even a TV from Figures. And I'm going to have to tell you that I'm absolutely pleased. Pleased as punch with the service, with the way everything looks. This TV is amazing. It's a 4K TV. So go to Figures.com. Use my code for a discount at checkout. So you want to use the code Credit Score as one word, Credit Score, Figures.com. Go follow me on Instagram, 800 Credit Score Man on Instagram. Follow me there. I'm going to upload a little commercial, I guess, if you will, for them, for the services when I got the box and all this kind of stuff. I'm not in it. I'm talking over it. And it's just something I did right there in my desk, at my desk in my office. So make sure you guys get to Figures.com. Follow me on Instagram, 800 Credit Score Man, so you can kind of see what it looked like when I opened the box and that kind of stuff, because I'm going to post that later on today. So Figures.com, and at checkout, use Credit Score. So you get a discount on whatever you order. All right. So the last thing I got to say, all in all, the debt consolidation can be a lifesaver if it's done right. It should save you money in terms of interest. These are things you want to look out for. It should save you money in terms of interest. It should save you for money going out of your pocket on a monthly basis, right? So not just interest, but actual cash. It should save you on a monthly basis, and it can improve your credit scores. So that's a win-win-win when it comes to doing a debt consolidation if you need to. I've had clients that have done debt consolidations. Credit scores went up 65 points. Just like that, 65 points. So if you can do one of those things, then it might be a good thing for you. If you have questions, if you're not sure, you want to see if your situation fits, contact me and we'll talk about it. We'll hash it out. Again, 800@creditscoreman.com is one of the best ways to contact me, by emailing me. And if you want to text me, you can text me too, 312-600-5855. Get on the schedule. Let's see what we can do for you here at the 800 Credit Score Man LLC. All right, so you know how I got to do before I get out of here. Kobe, Cameron, and Carter, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm out.